Hello everyone, my name is Flare Blitz and we've returned back to Pedestal. Hope you all have had a lovely Christmas / happy holidays. Now we need to find a way to secure a way to sneak into the school to reenact the scene of how our friend Natsumi had her untimely demise. First floor, small window, a place not being used for clubs today. Could this be it? Bingo! You know, this does seem easy to get in. They're small, low windows, so people might not even notice if one's unlocked. Can't say that for certain though. How about a little something extra to make doubly sure? What would that be? I'll save the details for later, but how would you go about making sure this gym doesn't get used? That no one goes inside. Wouldn't you just lock the door? No, because then people will be more aware of that. You don't even have to lock it. Just use something around here. Go give it a go. Okie pokey. A cone? Nah, doesn't seem useful. What about the box in which the footballs are stored in? A ball? Can't think of a way to use this. I was more or less thinking of the box itself, but this could be it. A mop? Ah! The language of a surprise. Ah! How about using this to bar the door? That's it. It's a single sliding door, so this prevents it being opened from outside. So this will stop anyone from checking. But wouldn't they find it strange if they came to check the gym and the door wouldn't open? And what if there was a reason they didn't have to check it and didn't have to go inside? Would they try to pry open then? Okay. Time for a review. Who does patrols around the school? Who does patrols around the school? I would say that the janitor does, because he needs to do his daily patrols. Ooh, it's this little Miss Detective. Need something? You see, it's about the gym. Our class had PE in the gym for 6th period, and since no clubs planned to use it today, the teacher locked it after class. He also locked the windows, so you shouldn't have to do your rounds today or tomorrow morning. We were told to let you know, Mr. Fujimura. Is that right? Thanks for going out of your way. I appreciate the time saver. If I was the janitor, I would get some kind of credentials as to who said it, then tell that person for some, what would you call it? Some proof of their own, and then go back to them saying yeah or no. I wouldn't just trust the words of a student. We lied to Mr. Fujimura, who always seems so nice. I feel kind of guilty. It's not a huge lie. It's fine. If you don't like it, why not give up Miss Trespasser? I'll do it. Alright, so we'll meet up in front of the gate at 9 tonight. Something along those lines. But I'm still gonna do my routines just to be sure. You mock the art of infiltration. What's with that get up? Did you come from home wearing that? No, I just changed here earlier. Come on, a tracksuit. It just doesn't fit the mood. After all, and after I nailed it perfectly. Hold on. This isn't the final form. Give me a sec. There. Perfect. And you've even got red. Nice. Okay, let's go. I love the charisma and humor between these two. Ooh, it's open. Mr. Fujiwara is so honest. Alright, well then, let the mission begin. Let's go to the rooftop. Yeah, let's go to the rooftop. Oh. Akari? It only just occurred to me, but I'm actually not good with ghosts and stuff. Let's get going already. Follow me. You're not serious. Oh, we've got health bars. What? We can't do anything. We should have saved beforehand, but I wonder why we've got health bars. Okay. Okay, now we're in the school. We're most certainly in the school. But we can't just... I hear the sound of water. Maybe a toilet overflowing? Want to go check it out? I can't. I could never. I've played a game called Corpse Party. I could never do that. Well, there's noise anyways. Oh, we can't scare the people because that would be bad because of Akari's broken heart right there. So it's a number of failed attempts. Nope, not there. We've already been in those two. Another time. Staff room. Okay, what about this one here? This way is classrooms. Gotta go to the roof. But I am rather inquisitive as to what the other things could be around these parts. What was that sound? The wind probably just made a door creak. Great, we've got one heart left of Akari. If something else happens, it's pretty much game on. Oh, this way is classroom. Just gonna go to the roof. Janitor's room. Supply room. Infirmary. Oh, there was something in the window. Just a tree blowing in the window with the wind. And I can't take. I'm too scared. I'm going home. And alas, game over here. So I wonder what scares the other friend that we have, whom I have forgotten her name. I do apologize. But alas, Akari. Oh gosh, I am in a complete daze now. It's been 9 days since I last played this game. Oh, that sound. Bottles left his laptop on again, huh? It's old, so it makes weird noises. But alas, the weird noises from the laptop is going to break a heart again. What breaks the heart of our other character? And... hey, stop it! Ah, sorry, it's kind of dusty. Great, it seems like we have a route in which we need to follow because she keeps getting scared. Let's just remember that Akari is the brown-haired girl and Aoi is the blue-haired girl. Huh, Akari. Is there something on your shoulder? Eh? Oh, never mind, it's just a moth. No! Get it off quick! Okay. I got it. Now, gross, put it away somewhere. Finally, something that scares Akari. Ah. Sorry, I squished it. So we've discovered Akari's kind of fear. Insects. Oh. Well, that's bad, so don't go that way. Computer lab. Nothing there. Cooking room. So this is definitely a different way. That's a fire escape. Actually, is there anything else which we could explore here? No. Chemistry, physics lab. Can't go in there. Biology lab. Then we will make our way to the rooftops then. Yeah, it's physically impossible to do this without breaking a heart. Because that kind of dusty scenario will always happen. Unless there's a specific time which you need to select, per se. I can see where Natsumi's body was. So she fell from here down to there. It hurts even just imagining it. Oh, Amitabha. I don't know how to pronounce that. Hey, Aoi. What? Why are you so invested in Natsumi's death? You weren't friends or anything, right? I told you, didn't I? It didn't sit right with me. Sure, I wasn't friends with Natsumi, but she was a school idol, you know. Pretty rich. Oh, pretty, rich, smart. Everyone looks up to her. If a girl like that came to loaf life and chose death, it kind of makes me wonder, what happened to me? Seriously? It's kind of like if a lower middle class girl with no redeeming qualities like me is still alive, why'd you kill yourself? Maybe subconsciously I did feel some aspiration towards Natsumi. Believe it or not, I was pretty shocked. So I want to know why she died, you know, whether if it was really suicide or not. As it stands, it just doesn't make sense. In other words, you're thinking it's inconceivable a person as blessed as Natsumi would kill herself. I'd like to think that, I guess. So by the way, I'm gonna die now. What? Whoa, what are you doing? I'm gonna jump from here and die. Whoa, what are you talking about? That's dangerous. Stop, seriously. Say I were to do something like that and kill myself. Would you know why I did it? Huh? Not a chance. I'm sure people around me would go, she doesn't seem like the kind to kill herself, but then maybe there was something troubling her. No one can possibly understand the depths of another person's mind. Just going in for a peek is enough to allow for perfect comprehension. In the end, you just have to be satisfied, slotting in whatever reality suits you. But that's not the real reality. You can't know the reality anyhow, and can't well search the heart of every single stranger. That's how you gotta think. Maybe Natsumi's died for a reason you wouldn't find satisfaction with. Do you still want to investigate it, even if that might be the result? Even if it means your idol falling off her pedestal, you said the name of the game, and crumbling. Do you want to know the truth? I'm not entirely following, but basically you're saying you're opposed to this investigation, Akari. Akari didn't say that. Ron, I might think it's futile, but you don't think so, do you, Aoi? In which case, I'll insist. I do like you and all, and I want to see you doing as you please, and it's been boring lately anyhow. That said, I've got no interest in the truth about Natsumi, so you'll have to take the lead. Okay, got it. Just leave it to me. There's two different personalities at play. Akari's and Aoi's. Let's get out of here. If we can't get out here, that upward. This side faces the tennis court. How was Natsumi found again? I should give another check. Another check. Another check. How does one give it a check? This isn't the direction Natsumi fell. Is this it? Not that one. Then which direction should we check in? One of these is the correct check. But how was Natsumi found? Of course, that would mean, obviously, we need to go to the spot again. But obviously we're not getting the answer here, so we have to go and get out of here. But there's no out of here. There's no correct time to leave the premises. Shouldn't 7 PM be 7 AM and 8 PM be 8 AM? Because leaving somebody deceased like that for over 12 hours is not that much of an emergency if you consider it as an emergency itself. Because if you leave someone for that amount of time just laying on the floor, then it's not that much of an emergency. Okay, checking my phone was key there. Natsumi was in casual clothes, carrying her bag, fell from here, and then was lying face up. Isn't there something strange there? Akari, you feigned jumping off, right? If you jumped like that facing forward, you wouldn't land face up, would you? That's true. Not unless you purposely faced backward, or happened to spin around in just the right way while falling. So there's a possibility that she was pushed and fell while facing this way. The idea she was leaning back on the fence, then slipped and fell. It's hard to imagine with how low it is. The idea might be more probable, but the police report didn't mention any signs of a struggle. If she were pushed from the front, you'd expect some resistance, yeah? And somebody shouting because they are about to have an untimely demise and are still within the air, yet to be plummeted to the ground. I see. Oh. Ah. Oh, what have you? The bag. Her bag. The police reported mentioned Natsumi's school bag was found where she landed, right? Jumping from the roof to KYS while carrying a bag. Well, sorry, KY, sorry. Wouldn't that be strange? And also, school bags can be pretty heavy, can't they? If she was pushed while carrying it, maybe she didn't have time to resist? Feeling like you're thinking solely in a direction that suits your hypothesis. But I'll admit that'd be strange if it were a plain old S-word. I'm starting to see more and more possibilities that weren't the S-word. I'll need to investigate more. I know I said it a lot of times in the previous episode, but I really should not just say the word out loud. So, what's up next? If we get right down to it, we don't know why Natsumi came to the roof at night in the first place. To settle that mystery and more, I think there's a need to know what kind of person Natsumi was. And also, was Natsumi really alone? If it wasn't possible, we need to consider the possibility someone was with her. So starting tomorrow, I think we should establish who Natsumi was and who was connected to her. Which would mean lots of asking around. Natsumi's classmates, club friends, and her family too. Alright, tomorrow I'm gonna get fired up. I think speaking with their family is gonna be the most treacherous. Good morning, Mr. Kageyama. Ah, morning. Something you want to discuss again? No, not that. You're the basketball team advisor, yes? Did they have practice this morning? Right, they did. The gym was left unlocked, wasn't it? You knew about that? Mr. Fujimura asked me to tell you, since I'm in your class. He forgot to lock it yesterday while patrolling and wants to apologize. Ah, is that what happened? I was thinking I'd go tell Mr. Fujiwara later. Thanks for being a messenger. No problem. Well then. Well, that covers that up. Huh? Mr. Kageyama, it looks like someone dropped something, sorry. Is this key yours? Ah, what's that doing there? Maybe it fell out while I was fishing through a drawer. Thanks for that, Abby. I'd have been chewed out if I lost that. You should be careful. It'd be terrible if someone misused it. With that smirk, for goodness sakes, Akari. That smirk on your smile. It's like, it would be bad if someone misused it. So that's how that went. Yeesh, at least think about the follow-up. Why'd I have to do it? I'd completely forgot about giving the key back, but that's my Akari, always replying thank you. Alright, now let's get to questioning. The most likely to have useful info will probably be girls in our grade and girls in the same club as Natsumi. Let's try starting there, or in the same starting room, or the starting classroom. Let's try starting there. Then again, it's the same year anyways. To-do list updated. Cancel to close. You've entered interview mode. The sub-key can change topics or turn interviewing off. Once done, hold the sub-key to end investigation. The sub-key being... What was Shiori Natsume like? What is the sub-key? You're not giving me any hints as to what the sub-key is. Are these back issues of the old school, of the school paper? There's an article with a photo of Natsumi. Oh, that's from when the orchestra club won the national summer competition. That girl next to Natsumi, Mayuki Endo. That's right, Mayuki from 3A, the head of the orchestra club, you know. You know her? Well, we're both library assistants. You totally left club head Mayuki in the dust here to give Natsumi a close-up. Good looks for a prettier picture, huh? That's not it. I mean, it's just that I heard Natsumi had become the concert master, was it? Concert mistress. Right, that's it. That makes her kind of like the captain. So a close-up made sense is all. Mayuki Endo added to people. What is the sub-key? Who knows? About all I can say is that she was pretty and had good grades. Also rich, I think. If I were 10 years younger, well, too late now either way. Goodness sakes, Bottle, get your head out of the dustbin. Whether it's too late or too early, I kind of doubt she'd entertain the idea of you bottles. Hey now, Aoi. You don't say things like that, you just think them. Man, I hate you too. Indeed, change topics? Oh, I see. Okay, who's connected to Shiori Natsume? Oh, come to think of it, I feel like I heard she had a little sister. Don't know if she goes here though. More of that. We'll stick to off at the moment simply because of that. Hold on, what would happen if we just... You've got a nose hair sticking out. Disgusting. Put some work into your appearance. You're the newspaper club advisor. Shut up. It's good to have hair in abundance. Yeah? Sometimes not always in the correct places though. Okay, so what about the cafeteria lady? Every single person needs to be interviewed. Natsumi. She ate lunch here on occasion, and she was always elegant and polite. She told me my special cookies were delicious and often asked for them. It's really a shame. Who's connected? I don't know if it's right to say they're connected, but I once saw her walking with the cat hag. I was shocked. I was. Cat hag? You mean that old lady who lives behind the school? I've never seen her, but she's infamous as a real oddball. That's her. She feeds stray cats and keeps loads at home. She can't properly control them, so she tends to butt up against the locals and get scolded by City Hall. Natsumi didn't like cats, so maybe she couldn't stand to watch the cat hag and was helping her out? Hearsay updated. So that is everything with the cook of the school. Librarian. What was Natsumi like? Natsumi, she visits a few times, so I know her face and name, but I don't know any details. Who's connected to Natsumi? Come to think of it, she often came to take out opera CDs with a girl from the orchestra club. I stopped seeing her a while ago though. Nothing new, but it's always very important to get every single perspective. I'd just be bothering them with my potential investigation. Also like the fact that she holds a book or a phone whenever she's in interview mode, but when off, the book or phone is not there. I presume it is a book. It's got like a cover on it and everything. Oh, well, we can't go in there. The orchestra club is busy practicing. Hearing such refined music is clear while they're veterans at the national competition. I like to ask the members of the orchestra club about Natsumi, but maybe I'll wait until practice is over. Ugh, annoying. Let's just do it some other time. Yeah, let's not go to the music club room. Computer lab. Nope. Cooking. Nope. Biology. Why are these classrooms always locked up? I would just like to say that for myself. Why are they always locked up? Stairs to rooftop. I don't think there is anything up here besides a locked room. Lovely, let's go downstairs to see if there's anybody down there which will help us out in our endeavors. Principals? I guess not. Tennis court? Nope. Site of Doom? Nope. Site of Doom is not an auditorium. Anybody from the auditorium? Nope. Hello? I know you're practicing. I know you're busy. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Natsume's demise. Thank you very much. It is very important that we uncover the truth as a unity. 3D. This way, 3D. 2D. This room only has 2 dimensions. Ah, this was the classroom. Shiori? Why are you looking into that? Anyway, I got nothing to tell you. Who's connected? People connected, sir? That's kind of broad. Well, you should find out if you ask around. Newspaper club has... Okay. I think we've already been over there. Okay. Shiori, huh? I've got force, but I don't really want to say him. Sorry. Wasn't she often with Midori? I don't know the girls in other classes, huh? She's not in a club either. This doesn't stand out much. That's the first I'm hearing that name. Was she friendly with Natsumi? Yeah, but it might be the best not to talk to her. It's kind of a hassle. A hassle? Is she a handful or something? Nah, she seems harmless, but lately it's kind of... Oh dear, Midori Hakagiki. How do you pronounce one's name? I'm not good with Japanese names. Ah, Shiori. So I'll have to pass on that topic. Thanks. We're connected to her ourselves in a sense. Same school, same classroom, same vibes. What was Shiori like? Sorry, I don't think I want to say much. The subject of Shiori has become kind of taboo in this class. Well, yeah, she's a classmate who died. I guess you wouldn't want to talk about it. No, I don't mind talking. Just, there's some girls who overreact to Shiori. Getting mad at like, don't bring her up. So it's just a hassle. Are those friends of Natsumi's? Maybe they still haven't gotten over her death. Who could say? They weren't especially friendly with Shiori, but I wonder what the deal is. Hearsay updated. Also in purple writing. Who's connected to Shiori? I do sort of know, but I'll refrain from saying anything. Sorry. Goodness sakes, about people refraining. Your information could be the key between everything and not succeeding. Like court. Yard. Looks like we're dancing. I'll just be bothering them. Okay. Anything? Can I blow this radio up to smithereens? Nah, I can't do that. It's not within the game's coding to do that. Right, cancelling room. Oh, there's somebody here. Hello. I'm sorry, I can't discuss someone who consulted with me. It's a counselor's job to protect secrets, not to mention when they're deceased. Huh? Did Natsumi come here to discuss something with you, miss? Please pretend you didn't hear anything. I'm curious what it was they discussed, but I doubt she'd tell me. It seems she has a younger sister. I think I heard she's a first year. Okay. First year of this school or another school? Infirmary. Oh, Natsumi never really came to the infirmary. She was popular, so I know her name, but so I can't be of any help. Connected. There's someone named Natsumi on the health committee. Do you think she could be connected? We could have 2 different people in the same school with the same forename. Supply room, no, janitor's room. You possibly are the last person to investigate. Miss Natsumi, eh? She often helped me while I did my work. She was a fine lady. Say, you know that stray cat behind the school? I often saw her feeding it. She must have loved cats. Oh, stray cat as in like the crazy cat lady. Actually, I forgot when it was, but I saw her crying while feeding a cat once. She was crying? While feeding a cat? I asked her what was up, but she just said she was fine. I thought I shouldn't dig too deep and let it pass, but what if something sad happened to her? More hearsay. Updated. Who's connected? You mean family or friends? Terribly sorry, but I don't know. It seems that is. It's still at it today, little Miss Detective. How's it going? Ah, yes, it's going well. Looks like he didn't find out what we lied, thank goodness. Goodness shakes! Right, where to next? Senior high entrance. Anybody around these parts that are going to be of help? Nope. Maybe that's it. I think that's all the rooms at which we can go to. Oh yeah, the other classrooms. I forgot about that. Natsumi. I'm not too sure what she was like. Got a feeling she was nice, though. Okay. Wasn't that girl who was always with her? That kind of gloomy one? Sure, can't think of her name. Well, that's sort of an update. With a gloomy girl. Natsumi was that sort of girl who everyone liked. There were also some who didn't like that and considered her an enemy. What if there's a possible alibi or a possible reason to push her? Is that so? You have a few girls in our class, so I wouldn't bring up the topic of Natsumi too much. Oh, but they aren't here right now. Nice to fathom out. Connect to her? Like relatives? I'm not really sure. Okay. I was stunned when I heard she died. Not to mention it being at school. Maybe it was the S word? I don't know if I should call her connected, but there's a girl who was biased against Natsumi, rather who saw her as a rival in our class. Oh, tell me more, please. Her name's Kana that name. I don't think she was in any club. Do you know her? Murakami. Oh, could that be the girl who models that magazine? Courtine. Flashy with blonde hair. Yeah, she would badmouth Natsumi with her friends. I just thought it was kind of nasty. Kept it a secret that I told you that, okay? Don't you worry. I will keep it secret for as long as it needs to be a secret. She seemed kind of like a princess. Seemed to be a hit with teachers too. Why do you suppose she killed herself? Uncertain. Couldn't say. She had lots of friends, right? Probably. There's always something going on about in the school. Second year restroom. What was Shiori like? Natsumi, huh? Not my class, I don't know really. She was totally popular though. Because there are girls in here that are not within their class, so some of them or one of them could be a liable suspect. Don't know about that, but I bet she had a boyfriend, right? She was pretty and all. Pretty looking, rich, polite. People say she was smart, pretty or smart, but I think the best thing about Shiori was her personality. Why'd she have to die? Why does anybody have to, really? I'm sure she had a little sister, because we talked about each other's little sisters once. Didn't ask her name, though. And that's sometimes for the best, you know. Some people don't like to disclose the name of their relatives to others. Right. She was pretty. She had the face of an actress, in a different way from that model girl in 2C. It's really a waste that she died. Okay, what next? Wasn't she friendly with her senior in the orchestra club? I saw them at the library sometimes too. Okie dokie. I wonder if the rumor it was suicide is true. Sure, she seemed in low spirits for the past few months, but to think she died in low spirits? Why do you think that? We used the same train station, so I saw her there often. When she was alone, she she always hung her head gloomingly. At school, she was as cheery as ever, but she must have been forcing herself around others. That could be true, you know. You have a really good facade at school, being happy, always thinking about life is going swimmingly well. Whereas outside, there could be a lot of horrendous turmoil involved. I don't know, so I can tell you. I do not know. I don't really know. We weren't really friends or anything. Don't know. How about you ask people in her class? She felt like the ideal good kid, you know. Always putting on a smile. That reminds me, did you know? Natsumi had a fiancé. Rich people, am I right? Fiancé? What the? His name's Sumikazu River. A second year at Iris Academy. I met him at the Iris Academy Culture Festival. What was he like? Kind of normal, really. He didn't really strike me as cool or hot, but I'm betting he's rich. Yep, rich is always a thing that lures people in, not personality or how nice they are. It's all about money for some people. Right. Natsumi was pretty, you know, how to say it, like a real Japanese beauty. And what's a non-Japanese beauty? There was a girl she was always with, right? She didn't stand out like Natsumi though, so I don't really remember her. Possibly her sister? She played violin since she was little. I don't know stuff about music, but she seems super good, enough to shoot for a music college or something. Music is always a very competitive industry. She was probably friends with girls in orchestra club. Don't really know. Ooh, what a funk. Not really sure. Oh, but she was always in the top 3 on tests. She was real smart. Some people just have a natural act for being smart. I felt like there was somebody in another class who didn't get along with Natsumi, but I don't remember. I wonder who this person would be. Apparently she was super rich, being daughter of the head of Natsumi Corporation. Why do you think she went to such an average school? Who knows? People connect her. You mean like her little sister Sakura? Oh, you know her? Tell me. So Sakura Natsumi. Oh, Natsumi's the surname. Okay, I think she was on a... I don't know why I even said that. Natsumi Association Corporation. I think she was on the tennis team in Class 1C. She's small and cute like you, El Chewy. Oh gosh. Don't say that I'm cute. I'm not cute. I'm never cute. I think we've interviewed everyone. Conclude question? Yes. Let's see what we can gather up here. Her sister Sakura Natsumi. Her friend Midori Hakagi. Her fiancé Shimikazu Kana Murakami, who saw as a rival. Miyuki, her orchestra club senior. Alright, I've uncovered quite a bit about people connected to her. I'd like more info on Natsumi herself, but maybe I'll start to see the picture if I investigate into those people. So, what's next? Can I go home now? Don't you dare. Next up, Viola, I'd like to question people about Sakura Natsumi. After all, she is family. Surely we're closer to the victim, right? If we focus on Sakura, we'll naturally solidify an image of Shiori Natsume. I see, so who are you going to ask? Sakura is a first year and also part of a tennis team. So probably people along those lines. Also, I'd like to talk to Sakura herself. Isn't that just a little bit too sensitive? Like just asking questions about somebody's sister who has suddenly passed away? Like, are you... seriously? Okay, what's Sakura? Sakura? Don't know her. Is she maybe Shiori's sister? Oh, we can't do like who's connected. Okay, just gotta do... Who is she like? What is she like, for goodness sakes? She is key to unraveling the mysteries. Oh, Sakura, she loves my special cookies just like her sister. Try me yourself later. Ooey. Great. Ooey. Sakura Natsume profile updated. She likes cookies. That's going to be really helpful. I presume it would be, absolutely. Well, we can't go to the art room again. Right, library. I'm sorry, I don't know first years that well. Second and third years, maybe. Yeah, first years, they don't go to the library. Maybe the odd one or two, but you know, they don't like to study at all. They like to go back home and bake cookies. I was going to say play cookies. Tennis court. Okay. Hello. I don't know that much. I haven't taught Sakura a whole lot. I'm not good at interacting with juniors. Sakura's really careful with her words. Kind of just what you expect from a rich girl. She was like Shiori in that way. Because she was harsh towards Shiori. Harsh? How so? She called Shiori a puppet. And it sure didn't seem or sound like a compliment. No, that sounds like you were commanded and you didn't have a thought process of your own. But I mean, Sakura's small and cute, so she's kind of a puppet herself. Well, size-wise, but not figuratively. Not sure how to answer what she's like. She's just a regular cute first year, nothing much that stands out unlike her sister. Okay. Family dispute, possibly? Maybe it's Sakura that pushed her off. I'm kind of worried about Sakura, you know. She acts like everything's just normal, but I wonder if she's holding in the pain. We'll console her and stuff, but I mean, sure, after something like that. Did she say anything about her sister? You know, I've never seen Sakura talk about it, or even shed any tears over it. Maybe she just didn't want to worry anyone by doing that in public, but yeah, that seems really abnormal. Usually, if you lost a sibling, you know, someone that's so close to you, you would naturally shed tears. If you love them that much, that is. She's a really good kid, honest and a hard worker. Oh, but she didn't seem to get along well with Shiori. Is that right? Did she say something about Shiori? When I asked what she thought of her sister, she said, "I hate her." She rarely says anything like that, so I was shocked. I wonder if it's because, she was, you know, not blindfolded, but put under a shadow of sorts because, Shiori was always in the limelight while Sakura was not in the limelight at all. Like, usually in a very business-oriented family, the eldest sibling in the family usually gets all the praise and limelight because they're the oldest and they are naturally chosen to inherit the business. Sakura, she's out running with some other first years right now. She'll be back soon, so talk to her yourself. Thank you. Well, first off, she's cute. Makes you just want to give her a big hug. Heck, I might get jealous if she got a boyfriend. Speaking of boyfriends, it seemed like Sakura didn't think very fondly of Shiori as his fiancé. Shimakazu? Never mind boyfriend. He was her fiancé. Didn't the family recognize him? About that, she said I can't trust him. I didn't ask how exactly she couldn't trust him, but could be something happened between them? Something along those lines. Possibly, but let's ask her club mates. She's a cute and dandy girl. As for her personality, I have no clue. So exterior, no interior. I'm not sure what it is, but she has a soothing aura. I'm sure she must have lots of friends. Okie dokie. Okay, that's real helpful from you two. Somehow hearsay was updated. Or perhaps not. I'm not too sure. Sakura, was it? She's not in my class, so I'm not sure. We're not especially close, so yeah. I will say though, she's nothing like her big sister. Maybe that's just her sister being too amazing. Too amazing? What is defined as too amazing? Outstanding, extravagant and spectacular. All the big words. Sakura sometimes talks at health committee meetings, and she's got a diligent personality, and she's polite, so the teachers like her. Seems she's a little stubborn too, though. I think we can all be stubborn at times. She's on the tennis team, if I remember right. I'm not too sure since I'm not in a class or club, and she doesn't stand out as much as her sister. Might be because she's the younger sister, as there always is within a hierarchy. Anyways, is she back yet from that run? I don't think so. We might have to talk to like the other adults throughout the school. Janitor! Sakura Natsume. Could that be the big sister of Shiori Natsume? Or little sister maybe? Sorry, but I don't know her. Okay. That's fine. At least we asked. Supply room? Infirmary. Ah, Natsumi from the health committee. I think she's a rather normal girl. I don't know her personally though. I've read her as personality for some odd reason. Right, hello. Canceling. Oh, do you mean Shiori Natsume's his sister? I believe she was the first year. I don't know anything about her. Maybe she has not come to you for a specific kind of request for a meeting of sorts. Computer lab, cooking, biology, chemistry, music, art. I think, oh yeah, I've already done cafeteria. I think that's it. I haven't spoken to her personally because she's out on a run. But I don't think she'll be back for us to be able to interview her. Because, well, that's probably how the game works. Sakura? Natsumi? Oh, Shiori's his sister. Oh, come to think of it, Shiori was talking about her sister that one time. It was right here, in fact. Oh, what'd she say? When I talked with Shiori here, we got talking about each other as sisters. Shiori said she gets along with hers. Or like, she's so cute, I love her. But then Shiori was like, there's things I can't tell her because she's dear family. I didn't get to ask anymore. Wonder what that's about. Ah, things she couldn't tell family. What would that be? Maybe worries of some sort? Ah, that's a very interesting tie. Because in that fact, you would be able to tell friends and other members of her family, but when it comes to her own sister, she wouldn't be able to talk because of some reason. Sakura, I know of her, but we never talked, so I don't know any details. God damn it. So certain members of Classroom 3 were able to shed some... Oh, sorry, yeah, Classroom 2 was able to shed some light. But not anybody else, I believe. So that might be what we need to do, because I tried to hold Subki earlier, but we couldn't finish. Oh, we still haven't investigated everything. Who else do I need to talk to? Maybe she's back and I just need to go to the tennis court. Wrong direction. The tennis court is over this way. Perhaps? Nope. She's not back yet. Maybe there's another section. Nope, there's no other section. I would have noticed these two exclamation marks down here. I don't think Sakura got along very well with her sister. I mean, she would hide if she saw her sister at school, like she was trying not to get involved. Really? I guess said sister was a celebrity. Maybe she didn't want the attention? Sakura's is... Oh, profile update. It's not always hearsay. Sakura's generally a good girl, but she gets a little scary when it comes to her parents. She was like, and what about them? Maybe she doesn't get along well with them. Typical rebellion maybe? I wonder if that is going to be all that we need. Let's, conclude questioning. There we go. Okay, we'll go back to... here, okay. There's probably enough info gathering. Now to talk to a person herself. Who? Is she a pink-haired girl? Oi, the first years are back from running. Sakura, second year, Ui wants to talk to you. Ui. do you need something from me? Why has she got such a similar face to Aoi? Yeah, very similar face. You're Sakura Natsume, correct? Good to meet you. I'm Aoi from the newspaper club, and this is my assistant Akari Abby. What do you want to talk about? It's during club time, so if possible, it shouldn't take that long. I just want to ask about your sister. I hear you didn't get along well with her, like trying to avoid her at school and calling her a puppet. Did something happen with her? Could it have something to do with your pet? Oh, Aoi, I don't think you're very good when it comes to sensitive topics. You don't get along well with them, do you? I also hear you don't think much of your sister's fiancé. What do you think of him in actuality? Oh, and about your sister's death, do you think about it, Sakura? Even if you weren't on good terms, surely you're sad about it. I have nothing to say to you. I'm busy, so I'll excuse myself. Wait, don't be like that now. Just a moment of your... Why should I have to talk to you about things like that? Yeah, this is probably very natural to react like this. So what if I hated my sister, or my parents, or Sakura? What does that have to do with you? And I don't know anything about her. Well, my sister, yeah. I have nothing to tell you. Please leave. Please don't bother about me. Hey, dumbass. Yeah, that was rather upfront. Too upfront. She got super mad at me. What did I do? Feels like she won't talk to me now. Of course she wouldn't answer when you ask her that rudely. You really are totally thoughtless. Yeah, you were just too straightforward with that. Well, at least there's little doubt she has some resentment for Natsumi from the sound of all that. Guess we'll say we learned that much. Yeah, I'll call it there for today. We'll make a fresh start tomorrow. Yeah, you didn't really think about how you're going to approach a person with a topic that's sensitive. Because when you talk to a person about a sensitive topic, you don't want to just be straightforward with that. Hey, Miss Insensitive, gonna learn your lesson and dodgily investigate again today? Don't call me that. I've done a ton of reflection since then. I won't make the same mistake again. I'll be prudent and careful. So then, today I'll be starting by questioning people about Mayuki Endo. I'm likely to hear about Mayuki from third years and orchestra club members. And yes, I'd like to talk to her in person. You for real? The orchestra club goes super late. We gotta wait until we're done. We're gonna charge in during practice. Not to worry, I've thought about that part. But now, let's start by questioning people besides the orchestra club. Good. Thinking outside the box of that one. Okay, folks. Well, thank you ever so much for watching up until this point in time. I still got a bit of a cold for when I was recording my playthrough of the elevator game with Cat Girls, so unfortunately I'm still here and there with my pronunciation of certain things, but my mispronunciations of surnames will always be about. But when it comes to certain words, not coming to me very well at the moment, so apologies for that. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you've all had a lovely time watching this episode, and we shall see each other in the next time of Pedestal. I promise it's not going to take as long as it did from the gap between 1 and this episode, so hopefully 2 and 3 will be like tomorrow from here on out. Thank you so much for watching, and take care of yourselves.